Hello, everyone, and welcome to our good night meditation. When we go to bed, we always want to feel very light within, right? And what we call it as that lightheartedness. We don't want to have any kind of burdens within, any kind of feelings that are not very pleasant, especially. We don't want to carry any kind of impressions of whatever has happened during the day to the next day. And we really like to start fresh. And for that purpose, it's very important to create that light heartedness within. And that is created when we go deep inside, meaning when we create that spiritual awareness, that incognito spiritual being, the invisible dimension that is always there, but we don't experience that. And when we are aware of the spiritual reality, then we create that deep peace within. And that stage creates very light feeling, that lightness in heart. So today in our meditation, we will experience this stage. Now, as usual, sit very comfortably. Make sure there is no pull in any of the muscle of the body. Neck, back is straight. And if there are any physical movements around, any noises, then let us first accept that environment as it is. Because this attitude of acceptance, it helps in creating that focus that is required. So let us just accept the physical environment as it is. Take that one deep breath. Let us become aware of this body, hands, heartbeats, and who is listening using these ears, who is seeing through these eyes, is the real self, the spiritual being at the center of the forehead, behind the eyes. An invisible point of light, invisible to these eyes. But that is the real self that is always experiencing, speaking through this mouth, seeing using these eyes, taking actions with these hands, is the real self. And with the eye of a mind, Just try and visualize this tiny little star at the center of the forehead, behind the eyes. The real self is completely separate from this body. It's as if a guest in this body, or an actor playing the role, and this body is like a costume for the real self. The true self, the real self, the tiny little star, point of light, a being of peace, purity, love, and the true self doesn't belong to this physical world. It belongs to that invisible dimension of light, which is far beyond this physical world, like a sky beyond sky. And now let us visualize the true being, a point of light in that invisible dimension of light, as if the true self, the tiny little star, is flying to that dimension, the home of the real self, far beyond this physical world. The tiny little star in the home, and that is a vast region of golden red light. Just try and visualize a beautiful tiny star in this vast region of golden red light. There is complete silence, a complete stillness, beautiful being of light in the home of peace. There is no change in the home. Change is a characteristic of the physical world. And no matter in the physical world how things change second by second, but the real self, the home, the reality never changes. The true self is always peaceful, loveful, pure, and immortal. Nothing can harm the true self. The costume for the self may change. That is the body. It may change, gets destroyed, but the true self is an immortal, imperishable being of light. And that gives the deep peace within, complete security. And try and feel these vibrations of peace in the awareness of the true self and the home. And as we slowly choose to come back to an end of this meditation, the tiny little star, a being of light, in this body, at the center of the forehead, behind the eyes. And as we go to the bed, we keep this awareness of the true self and an experience of deep peace and lightheartedness. Thank you and have a good night.